Archonல ரெக்க எப்ப திறக்குது?
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
ஆமா மாப்ள தெரியல மாப்ள.
Sorry, sir.
அன்னைக்கு
I'm
வாங்க
afraid
வாங்க
you've
உட்கார்ந்து
already tried
முடிச்சேன்.
every type of liquor we serve.
ரெபுடேஷன் லெவல் 4 வரணுமாப்ல.
Well then,
இல்ல
just the bill,
5.
please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
வித்தியாசமா இருக்கு. என்னன்னு
You're
பாப்போம் பாப்போம்.
really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. Sumeru's spot. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages.
And have
So far, so good. I'm already in talk.
yeah, that does.
Well, let's not.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievance.
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though.
And
Do I have to? Well, I overheard I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's. And so
Andre,
I stowed
ayyo.
myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was. My life had less and less to do with
Hey.
Conria. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort, but then I began to wonder.
பென்ஸ்ல இருக்கும்.
Maybe, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things, the thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously
Denzel Curry-யா?
all speculation.
ஜென்சல் கரி.
But I'm afraid that
I
I'm
have the
not
one, the one, the
particularly in the know on this topic.
அது தெரியுது அதான் கேக்குறேன்.
These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have
அவன்
left.
அவன் சாங்கெல்லாம் வந்து காப்பிரைட் போட்டு போட்டு
One
தூக்கிட்டாங்கடா.
death afternoon, please, boss.
என்னென்ன கண்டென்ட்லாம் இருந்துச்சோ.
ஃபுல்லா போட்டா காப்பிரைட் கொடுக்கலாம். நம்ம சும்மா கொஞ்சமா யூஸ் பண்றோம். அதுக்கு ஏன் காப்பிரைட் கொடுக்கணும்?
You've
நான்
decided
முன்னாடி
to
எவ்வளவு
join
மீம்
us.
வரும் அதெல்லாம்.
I was wondering how
ஒன்னு
long
ரெண்டு
you
அங்கங்க
planned on
இருக்கு.
listening in.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich.
Huh?
what?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize you're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
கான்ட்ரியன்.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a
என்னடா
spice
முறுக்கு
merchant
முறுக்குன்னு
to
பண்ணிட்டு
meet in a
இருக்க?
minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the
கேக்குதா
conversation without me.
கேக்குதா
Well, all right then. You go
மிச்சர்
do your
பாவா.
thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Doom of Fate.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in
Udari
one
yosum
way or
maapla.
another to this concept.
லைட்டா
If I
கென்சின்
recall
வாடகிட்டு
correctly,
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
we
ஸ்டோரியில
were
தான் வந்துச்சு.
somewhere in a Vidya forest.
போ வேற மாதிரி கொண்டு
அதுக்கப்புறம்
போயிட்டு இருக்கானுங்கடா.
What are we waiting for?
பிளான்
Let's
பண்ணி
go!
பண்ணிருக்கானுங்க.
Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
ஓ
No, it's just... I'm
Yo,
still
where am I
waiting for
teacher?
my drink.
Seriously?
விதியா ஃபாரஸ்ட்.
Yeah, skyward!
நான் ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா தின்னுட்டு இருக்க போல.
Yeah, scatter!
கோபத்தை செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ.
நேரா.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
டான்ஸ்ல ஃப்ரீயா
Hi,
தருவாங்க.
tune as it go.
Normal to Paimon.
ம்
Like this
டான்ஸ்ல
hundreds of
ஃப்ரீயா
years ago
தருவாங்கன்னு
too?
கேள்விப்பட்டேன்.
இப்பயே வாங்கல என்ன?
Yes.
டான்ஸ்ல
Forest has barely
ஃப்ரீயா
changed from
ஃப்ரீயா
Ah.
தருவானுங்களா?
There is very little human activity here after all.
வந்தோனி.
Let's search the area and see what we can find.
வந்தோனி திண்ணையில படுக்க போட்டு வெண்ணெய தடவி
Is this?
அதுவும் டான்ஸ்ல இப்போ உனக்கு பிரியா.
It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But
இந்த அடுத்த வருஷம் எண்டுல வரும்னு
for
நினைக்கிறேன்.
a long time.
அடுத்த வருஷம் எண்ட்லயா?
Be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or wait, maybe nothing
அதுக்குள்ள
ever
ஃபாரிஸ்
has
உங்களே பத்திரம் போ.
grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say
ஐயோ, ஐயோ.
well,
என்னடா?
you lead the way then, Dane.
அக்ரெசிவா முடிச்சிருக்கேன் நினைச்சிட்டேன்.
சென்சார்ல இதுவாயிடு.
So there's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror.
இந்த
It's
சீன்
broken too. Was this a makeup box?
ஜஸ்ட் ரெகுலர்.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. Especially after Dane talked this place up.
ஐயோ இது ஸ்பாயிலரை பார்த்துருக்கனே.
This bed looks... What sort of person would want to live? Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth their attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
காசுக்கே வாய்ஸா? நைஸ் ரிப்ளை.
I hear
அதே தானே
noises
கேயாக்கும்?
outside. Let's go and check.
Noises?
என்னது?
Is it...
நாருட்டோ.
It's not much.
சாஸ்கே.
Just some minor adversaries.
Naruto! Malubulu!
மலுகுடு. இதான் ப்ரோ. அட விஎம்ங்கிறதுக்கு என்ன மாதிரி?
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Caribert, Chapter 3, Act 4. Destined Encounter. பாரேன் இப்ப. அடே Night 6.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but
Oh my.
Do you ever get tired of Paimon
வேற
being
லெவல்
around?
போட்டோப்பா.
என்னதுடா?
போட்டோ நல்லா விழுந்துருச்சு.
Oh,
ஆ
stop it. Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
அதான் நான் இவ்வளோ வச்சு எடுத்தேன், ஷாயினும் வச்சு எடுத்தேனா?
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious.
11:30 மணி.
What was it like traveling with your
ஊழ
brother?
விட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன்.
செருப்பெடுத்து அடிக்கையில் தெரியும்.
Stars?
Gaze at the stars
அந்த நாள்.
like this. கூடிய விரைவில்
Wow.
சபிக்கப்பட்டது. Return the slab.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's
சபிக்கப்பட்டது.
just terrible. But we'll find the truth
எவ்வளவு
together.
ஒரு
Sure
ட்ராமடைஸ்
as
பண்ணிருக்கு
Paimon's
அதெல்லாம்.
your guide. Just you wait,
பயங்கரம்.
heavenly principles, and you too, Tavat.
ஆனா நான் கெட்டவன் இல்ல. Oh, and you too, David.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff.
Let
Let's talk
go.
about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Oh, come on, don't say that. Paimon, nighty-night.
Night night.
என்னடா இது?
உஸ்கபா. என்னடா?
நாட்லாண்ட்ல அது என்ன இதுல ஃபாண்டில ஒரு சில இடத்துல 90 75 முடிச்சிருக்கேன் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேஷன். எப்ப?
Hey, time to wake up.
சரி.
The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to...
லென்ஸ்ல லைட்டா பாக்கையில ஐத்தர் மாதிரி இருக்கு.
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
அவனும் கார்னரேல இருந்து வந்துட்டான்.
டிராவலர்
அவனும் காண்ட்ரியா தான். நம்ம இவன் காண்ட்ரியாவா இருக்கல, அவன் மட்டும் எப்படா காண்ட்ரியாவா இல்லாம இருப்பா?
அப்போ மாஸ்டர்ல வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் தான் ஸ்டார்ட் நினைச்சிட்டேன். ஐயோ பின்னாடி லைவ் ஆமா யார் பார்க்க போ?
அதான் கேட்க வந்தேன். ஏன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் போட்டோ எங்கடா எடுக்கிறது? அல்லே
எதுக்கு
போட்டோ முடிஞ்சு அதுக்கப்புறம் போட்டோ எங்க எடுக்கிறது?
எல்லாத்தையும் முடிச்சிட்டியா?
கடைசி இதுக்கு மட்டும் பைமா SMP suitable photo taking so it takes a picture at the other location.
Intimidating man.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I've been observing you, And you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that? Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
Oh my god.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. He is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Academically reclined. மாறிட்டு தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கான் வெளில.
Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind. I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
ஃபேன் ஸ்பீட் அதிகமாக்குடா.
I read about it
எப்படி
in my youth.
மெட்ரோல வரும்.
I did. What
இது பயாஸ்ல தான்
other
போகணும்னு
choice do
நினைக்கிறேன்.
I have? What
பயாஸ்க்கு
exactly
போறதா
would
இல்ல
you
சாஃப்ட்வேர்
have me do?
NVIDIA ஹார்ட்வேர்ல தான்
Have already punished us.
ஃபேன் அதுல இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஃபேன் நிமிஷம்.
Never mind. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this
ஏதோ
medicine.
க்ளீன் பண்ணி
My
பார்க்கணும் கல்டி ஃபேன்.
hands don't have the dexterity. Okay. Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialty? Oh, what? This is
அல்பலாட்டா லோட்டஸ்.
without thank
Without thank you. Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. Hi. Sickness unto near death.
Is it done? Well, the moment has finally arrived. No! We need to perform more. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects, which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go.
Archon of the 7.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have
கொஞ்சம் வேற
pity
லெவலா இருக்கு 8
upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God! I have made quite enough of a fool of myself.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
என்னதான் லோர்னு தெரியல. லைட் நாவல் எதுவும் இருக்குமா கென்ஷன் இம்பாக்ட்டுக்கு?
இருக்கா
இருக்கா?
ஏன்டா எத்தனையோ பேர் நாவல் வச்சு தான் இது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க.
Caribert? We've prepared the
டாக்கியோமி எடுக்கிற லிங்க் இருந்தா எடுத்து அனுப்பிடுமாப்ல.
டாக்கியோமி டெட்டா.
Caribert.
ஓட்டானுங்க.
It's
வேற
me.
என்ன இருக்கு?
It's your father. Caribert.
டாக்கியோமிக்கு பதிலா இன்னொன்று இருக்கு. பொட்டாட்ஸோன்னு ஒன்று. அதுவும் டாக்கியோமி இதுதான் சர்வர் தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு. ஆனா புதுசா உள்ள எதுவுமே வர மாட்டேது.
நீ அனுப்புனது தானே? அது நான் சரி பண்ணது வரல.
I'm sorry I couldn't be at
அவ்வளோ மாங்கா எடுத்து வச்சிருந்தேன்டா. சோகுனி.
And that I
ஒரு
failed
மாங்கா
to
பார்த்தா
reach you
அதாவது
and Mama in
வட்டமான
time when you
மாங்கால
both
ஒருத்தா.
were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die.
என்னடா என்னத்த பண்ணா?
உளுந்த கஞ்சி உப்புமா என்ன பண்ணுவோம்
I should
சும்மா
never
பண்ணுவோமா
have trusted anything that had to do with the gods.
இல்ல அவளை
I was
எனக்கு ஏன் ஏமாத்திடுவோம்
just
போல
deluding
வெண்டி
myself. The gods of this world have never stood with
சினுங்கிறானே.
humanity, not even for a moment.
சின்னுங்களாம் அவளை அழகா இருக்கான்டா
Reasons.
இல்லாட்டவள வகையில
What do you mean? Huh? You really think so?
ஒரு பாவமான ஸ்டோரி போயிட்டு இருக்கு, எல்லாம் சிரிக்க வச்சிட்டு இருக்கு.
Give up? No, no, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100.
உண்மையிலே அவளை
What difference does it make?
ஜூம் பண்ணி
I
பேச
cannot
பாக்குறேன்
run for
எப்பா
time.
என்ன கட்டியா இருக்கான்
ட்விட்டர் சைடு போ.
அம்மா அதுல தெரியாதனமா இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாச்சும் வந்துட்டா
Crucial
ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல் அப்படிதான் வர்றாங்க
ingredients.
வர்ற ஒவ்வொன்ற மாதிரி வர்றானுங்க
The
Yo.
details don't matter, right? There is
இந்த
a
நெத்தில
mouth
அது என்ன தலையில ரோஸ் கலர் பெயிண்ட் அடிச்சவன்லாம் வர்றான்
good.
ம், ம், ம்.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
With some water.
It's already We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
நல்லா நடக்குதுங்க. Complete this quest. இது ஒரு இலவா.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
ஏய் என்னடா நடந்துச்சுங்க? கிறிஸ்டின் ஸ்டோரி முன்னா என்னது?
The ecological
Snail family.
the ecological issue.
Snail family.
Scatter!
நல்லா இருக்கு தியேட்டரு. ஏய் என்ன
காமிங் யூஸ்
இலவம்
பண்ணி
இல்ல
எத்தனை நாள் ஆச்சு
ஆ?
காமிங் யூஸ் பண்ணி எத்தனை நாள் ஆச்சு
Yeah!
ஏய், என்னடா மேப் ஓபன் பண்ண இல்ல? யுவர் கரண்ட்லி என்ன ஸ்பெஷல் ஸ்டோரி மோட் அண்ட் கேன் கம்ப்ளீட்.
என்னன்னு பாரு அது என்ன ஸ்டோரின்னு பாரு ஃபோக்கஸ் மோட்ல ஏதோ வச்சிருப்ப ஸ்டோரி
மேப்பை கூட ஓபன் பண்ண முடியலடா. சரி
Yeah! Skyward!
பெருசு.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway,
Give me the water.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't... Ah, good.
Your secret is fine with me. Monsters.
Mind the deluge.
Go! Time to go! Phew! Huh?
Scatter!
Life goes on.
Be still. Oh, what happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to... Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dough.
Range mushrooms. Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander.
நாளைக்கு விளையாட முடியுமா?
Have been so
நாளைக்கா?
very wary.
ஒரு நாள்ல
for
முடிக்காத அந்த
many
quest.
years. If only I could fall asleep here.
முடிச்சிட்டா
in
இருந்தா
this
வேற என்ன
field
பண்றது?
and-
இப்போ என்னது அர்க்கன் கோர்ஸ் முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கியா இல்ல இந்த யுபாங்கி ஃபயர் ஆக்ட் அதை முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கியா?
ஈவென்ட் மாப்ள ரெண்டு இல்ல ஈவென்ட் முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
I do indeed.
இதுல எல்லாம் 30 நடா கிடைச்சிட்டு இருக்கு.
Fleeting thought.
அதுல 500 எடுத்துறா ஃபர்ஸ்ட்.
500 எடுக்கிறதுக்கு அது கிட்டத்தட்ட வந்துட்டோம் மாப்ள. அதனால தான் தெரியுமா இருக்கு. அந்த ரெண்டு பேரும் சண்டை கேபிட்டானும் இன்னும் சண்டை போட்டு முடிக்கிற வரையும் வந்துட்டேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் பேர் இது பண்ணணும்ல. கட்சினோட குடும்ப நேம் என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது பண்ணுவாங்க இல்ல.
அதுக்கப்புறமா தான்டா இருக்கு அவ்வளோ.
Let's begin.
பாதி வந்தா செப்ப.
அதுக்கப்புறம் அவ்வளோலாம் இல்ல. அதுக்கப்புறம் கம்மி தான்.
பாதி வந்தா செப்ப.
நிறைய பேசுவாங்க. ஸ்கிப் பண்ணிட்டே போகணும். அதான் கடுப்பு. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஐடில முடிச்சிட்டேன்.
Hey, what was that? Caribert! Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the Come on!
Scatter!
ஏய் தங்க குட்டி காரிபர் எங்க போன? ஐயோ போறானே. அடே நில்றா.
That's not Caribert.
காத்தோட ஊதல போல.
Right. And Caribert's scarf my eyes must be going. Yes.
A lamenter at Fate's End.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah!
Did it go in here?
Yep, it is.
கண்ணு கொண்டு போய் சொருகுது எனக்கு. நான் சீக்கிரம் இவனை முடிச்சு போய் படுக்க போறேன். சாப்பிட்டு சொல்லிட்டு.
எனக்கும் தான்.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it. Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earth. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in... Oh, there's only one way to find...
Eerily familiar.
Yeah! Skyward!
ஐயோ பார்த்துட்டாங்க.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Is this a teleportation device? What energy?
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Cascade.
Moment, just no way.
Skyward! Scatter!
என்னடா அது? சீனரியே வேற மாதிரி இருக்குப்பா.
Skyward! Seize the skies!
ஆஹா.
How did I get
லட்டி
on?
நம்ம பிளான விளையாடுறானா?
Did the room turn
விளையாடுறான்னா?
upside down or gravity itself?
அப்சைட் டவுனா? ரைட்டு.
Yeah! Scatter!
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
ஓ.
Skyward! Yeah!
ஓ
Skyward!
கோலவலி பயந்துட்டா டேய்.
எனக்கு ஆச்சு சின்ன இருக்கும்.
பின்னாடி போல. மெதுவா திறக்குது கதவு. யார் மன்னி?
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Yeah! Scatter!
Attempt back.
Orders given. Orders received.
Cross over!
Yeah! Scatter!
நல்லா அடிக்கிற மண்ணி போர்ட்டும் லெக்டர்.
Who was that? He was a perfect being. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful, and yet you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second, and
மோனை பற்றி கவலைப்படு போ. எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட் தேவைப்படுதா?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
என்னப்பா சீனரி சூப்பர். ஓ மை காட்.
Yeah! Scatter!
டேய் ஓய் ப்ரோ நான் கிளம்புறேன்.
ஓய்
வாய் நாக்கெல்லாம் இழுக்குது ஒரு மாதிரி.
we've made it to
ஐயோ ஊவா வேறாடா ஊவா. போய் தொலைது போ. யா
ஒரு fancy.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for a power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god, I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you, and I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
what? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. Oh, Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feel for this to happen. Right at the moment when I was dreading what say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! You see, it worked, Mama is, Caribert, look at me.
Of course.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet! How do you feel, Caribert?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. My body! What happened to me? Papa?
Don't panic, son. It's just... There's no more Conry here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here. Oh, and never understand. Whatever happens, you mustn't take...
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do... Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor a sinner. Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot... I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Be still.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Huh?
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again. Could he Caribert? Where has he gone? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger? Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh, no. The mirror! It's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. He dropped. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Huh? Phew.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen?
I asked you first. Don't make.
I said, have you?
Hey, whoa! Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there.
You forest rangers.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you? So tell me.
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along and...
Yeah. Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info? Skyward!
Caribert! Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Pop. Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. And I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. Caribert? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He... Come, Caribert, we have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Papa?
Caribert.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. Finally, it all makes sense. Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom. Sinister. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead, oh Prince of Conria?
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time, and it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. What is it?
The field? What?
You mean here? Well...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before... If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
Scared.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else...
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
For now. Yeah.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us. What is it? Huh?
Okay, chapter 3.